Well, g'day, g'day. From Colac Colac, or Colac Colac, I don't really know how you say it, but I've been told that it's referred to commonly as Colac Colac. What a glorious spot. So beautiful. But anyway, we pulled up short at our last spot because the poor Snoo, she's feeling a bit ill. We had bugger all, we had no phone reception. I couldn't even get anything on the wireless. So we hooked our little Starlink up, and because we were like surrounded by the hills and heavily treed, it wasn't the best connection. So we decided to come into town, or near town. We're just outside of Corion, and this is a caravan park, and I'll tell you what, she's absolutely bloody beautiful. So highly recommend. I thought the Everglades or whatever it was called at Tumut was the best caravan park we stayed at until we come to this one. Absolutely like minter. And we've come down here to the very bottom corner of it, right on this Corion Creek, or Nariel Creek, and she's not too bad. So we're coming here anyway because we've got a bit of an epic mission on the weekend, and we needed to restock at Corion and fill the fridges up again and get a few things in order, but we've just come a couple of days early because, yeah, the poor Snoo-Snoo's not feeling too well. So she's arranged a telehealth appointment tomorrow. She'll get some scripts from antibiotics, hopefully, and we can just duck into Corion and get her on that ASAP. So she's all good for the weekend, and it's Monday. So bloody fingers crossed. But yeah, this is, as I said, quite a bloody good caravan park. Beautifully treed, heaps of shade, and you've got this absolutely gorgeous little creek just deep enough to cool off in. And personally, I reckon we've got the best campsite out of all of them. Really friendly staff here. They just basically said you're not here on the weekend because they get pretty packed. Just wherever you want to go set up. So we're like, thank you very much, this will do just fine.
Another creek, the Corion Creek, and Tim's having a dip. I must say I have been in and out of this beautiful little creek all day. It's not that cold, but it's enough to keep you quite refreshed. Although it's now, what, 6 o'clock or something?
Yeah, it's still pretty nice. The old fella hasn't packed up and left the chat yet, and it shouldn't either. Oh well, another day is coming to a close. This Colac Colac Caravan Park. Snoo, she's over there prepping some salad sides for dinner. She's got herself sorted out with her little telehealth appointment today. She went into town and got the necessary antibiotics that were prescribed to her, and hopefully she can hit whatever it is on the head come the weekend. Pretty simple meal tonight. Nothing too flash. And yeah, just spent the day doing videos, editing photos, and just enjoying this little creek here. So not too much to write home about as far as caravan parks go, but I'd have to say this one's probably taken the oh, it's very close with Tumut anyway. Tumut Caravan Park. You reckon? Had a better river. Anyway, the jury's out apparently, but it's neck and neck with Tumut Caravan Park. So I think we've only stayed at about half a dozen caravan parks in the 2.5 years I've been on the road. And yeah, I reckon there's Tumut Caravan Park and this one are the head runners. Closely followed by that little place we stayed at near Graftondale. Can't remember the name of it though. But anyway, back on up the mountain tomorrow for a epic mission come the weekend. That completes our little week-long loop road, basically of the Mitamita River. So starting in Talangata, just near Albury Wodonga, heading up into the mountains. I can't even remember the name of the road, but towards Omeo. And once at Omeo, come down through the Narrial Valley. And what an absolutely beautiful river that Mitamita River is. Just stunning. But I'd have to say, probably on the between Omeo and Talangata, probably better river system. You know, not to hate on farmland or anything, but yeah, just untouched by farms. Comes through those mountains and it's just crystal clear. Quite cold though, but just in pristine condition. So well worth it. Plenty of camping along the way, and just yeah, didn't really try to go fishing at all. Probably should have, but don't have a fishing license and don't really particularly want the fine here in Victoria. So anyway, but if you're into trout fishing, many are spots. So many, to be honest. There's heaps of little spots where you can pull off at the side of the road. We saw a ton of people fishing along the way, and you can get into some really remote places and hopefully get onto a few trout, but not us this time, but absolutely beautiful nonetheless. Anyway, to the next adventure. Finish this dinner off. You'll be okay.
We were in Corryong yesterday and I went shopping to, fill our stuff up for a week. And Tim brags that he loves hot stuff. I have no tolerance for it. So I got in some Corryong Butcher Mexican jalapeno sausages. How you going, babe? He's only on sausage number 2. He had to go and get sauce to moderate it.
It's hot.
What did you say about the whole mouth experience?
It's like my mouth up.
He can't talk. Oh, and he cooked them on the same hot plate as my lamb, and they were affected. And my mouth is like, my lips are burning, so I can't imagine what they're like. How many are you going to get through, do you reckon? He's a bit camera shy.
fucking hot, eh? Oh, God. It's making me slur my words, like it's just burning my whole mouth, my lips, my throat, the whole lot. And I've got a pretty high thyroid.
You got what? A pretty high. And he hasn't even been drinking. This is hysterical. A pretty high, what was that word you tried to say then? Get your hand away and let's show everyone at home what's going on here.
It's making me talk like Mike Tyson.
You going to go for another one or are you going to quit it too?
No, I was going to say that's a fifth.
3 sausages left on the plate. And an empty chair. I'm going to go and find Tim. He's hiding under his hat. He's doing a fair bit of hiding right now. Show us your face, Tim. Are you alright?
That was hot as f***ing sausages I've ever had.
You might need to put a beep in that. You okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine, Duck.
I'm getting a lot of humour.
You know me, I'll just walk it off.
Right now you don't look like you're walking anything off.
G'day, g'day. From Gday. Again. Well, you might have guessed from previous videos, we were pretty keen to go up this Hannell Spur and Mount Kosciuszko. So after a bit of planning, bit of yarning with Michelle's family, particularly her brother and her old man, we've come up with a plan and we're all systems go for this weekend. So this is going to be our base camp. And then come Saturday morning, we'll be up at Sparrowfart and we'll be up the mountain. But instead of going from this side, Gday side, we're going to do what they call the cheats way. I'm not too sure if it is a cheats way, but anyway, we're going to drive up around to Thredbo, going to get the chairlift up to Eagle's Nest, and then we're going to walk out to Mount Kosciuszko and then down Hannell Spur. So should be pretty epic apparently. Straight out of the words of Michelle's old man's mouth, there's not too many more epic walks than that. So anyway, we'll just get into it. But we're just getting some gear ready. Got the green tub out. That's got all our lightweight gear in it, and just going to start getting some packs ready. Got our gear in water. We met old mate Cameron on the Alpine track, and he's given us this little jet boil thing, and that fits perfectly in there with the lid on. So that's brilliant, because we only carry big ones of these, and he had too many of them, so that was very nice of him, and it's going to come in bloody handy. So that's alright. So just going through things like checking the tent. We haven't used the tent for a while, so just making sure all the pegs are in it and where they need to be. We also thought, because there was forecast for some pretty shit weather on Sunday when we'll be coming down, so we're spending one night up there, and yeah, coming down the steepest part the next day, and it's supposed to be shit weather, but it keeps changing every hour. But one thing that we're having a yarn with Cameron about, and his tent, he can put up the fly before he puts up the rest of it underneath, so he's got a bit of shelter. Our tent doesn't work like that, surprisingly. I assumed it would, but then I had a good think about it, and it actually doesn't. So yeah, a bit of a bummer, but I actually remembered that we got a bit of a tarp here. So we got one of these tarps, these ultralight tarps, and that's 3x3 metre, pretty sure. Yep, 3x3 metre. So I just went through that and made sure that everything's in there too, so I'll be able to or we'll be able to just put the tarp down if it is shit weather, be able to put the tarp down and basically put our tent up underneath that first, and then offer a little bit more shelter. So but yeah, obviously depending on how windy and all that it is, but yeah, we should be pretty right. It's been absolutely gorgeous weather for the last week in this high country, and yeah, it's supposed to continue, but just Sunday, Monday, it's not too sure. That keeps changing. The initial forecast was 60 millimeters of rain on Sunday morning, So yeah, it won't be ideal to wait to that and head down the steep descent. But anyway, we haven't done a overnight hike for a while, so it'll be pretty good. I'm pretty excited because obviously that's the proper rooftop of Australia. There's nothing higher than Kosciuszko. It is Australia's highest mountain, and I think it's over 2,200 metres up. So it's going to be quite spectacular up there, and yeah, it'd want to be because I have some prerequisites about doing big hikes, and if it's going to be a beautiful view, then I'm all for it. But if it's just mundane walking through paddocks or up a road or something, I'm not that into it. Michelle's brother Trevor and his wife Kaz, they're coming up to meet us. Michelle's parents are going to come, and they're going to meet us at the end of it. So should be a pretty good few days. But anyway, we're just going to go through our gear and see about what we're taking. Righto, these are our packs. Pretty good suitcase style, you can get into everything. So we'll both be having one of them, and last time we used these overnight, these were at about 17 kilos each now.
Yes.
Because that was
not
hiking.
This time.
That was hiking in Mackay where you had to carry your water. But there's apparently plenty of water up that mountain, so we should be pretty right. And we've got our lightweight mats, sleeping mats.
What I'm doing is doing the bedding first. So
Yep.
sleeping bags are going in, and then our mats are going in. I'm going to check the tent to make sure all the pegs and everything's
I'll do
there.
that actually.
Yep. So that we've got a good tent set up.
Yeah.
So that'll be sleeping all done.
And pillows, babe.
Right, so we'll get the blow up pillows. So that's where I'm starting, and then I'm probably just going to hang the packs on the ladders for now.
Pack them up.
And then, yeah, just start working through clothes, first aid. I've started on the food, but we've really got to get into that a little better. So, yeah, it's a bit of prep, even for one night, but you've got to be prepared for everything. And
because it could be shit house up there at a drop of a hat.
It could be, and it could be very cold. So just making sure we've got everything. I'm super excited. So.
Yes, it will be good.
Yeah.
Righto. So yeah, water. We've got hiking meals. So that's what that'll be for. Ultra lightweight tarp, just in case it's pretty shit. And I'll just check our tent, make sure everything's in there. Poles, pegs. Yep. Fly and tent. We're in business. Just had to make sure all the bloody pegs are in there. We do have extra pegs with the tarp, but I might throw some paracord in too. Might just check that's got some more paracord in there, but should be pretty right. And here's our walking sticks for like tent poles as well, so that comes in handy. So anyway, I think we're pretty good. With all that gear. And yeah, just sleeping bags, ground mats, blow up pillows, or yeah, we might just use the packs, and should be pretty right. Alright, bags are packed, bar water, all set to go. But today is the Snoo's birthday. So, we've gone and got some timber. She wanted some slow cooked lamb. So, a leg of lamb, camp oven, bit of a fire up for the Snoo's birthday. So, happy birthday, darling. Hope you like your tucker. Snoo's birthday dinner. Bit of lamb, bit of loaded sweet potato. Yum yum. Tomorrow, up the hill. That you can't really see.